Yeah, so I will go ahead and read my letter that I wrote. This took me some time to write because I really wanted to be thoughtful. And so I hope this does justice to people who come across it. So, to my beloved Hmong, queer, and trans siblings, and furthermore chosen family, I dedicate this letter to you for helping me to remember my being and reason here in this lifetime. It is because of the love from this part of my community that I get to be fully myself in all my glory. The courage I get from each of you reckoning your power and who you are has given way for me to have endless possibilities about what I am capable of and a deep remembrance of that. My inner child rejoices every time we get to commune as people who have chosen each other as family because of the ways we see each other. My past realities. Growing up, I knew how to hide who I was very well because of the ways I was made to believe that I was not okay as I am. This came from abuse and trauma within my family that stems from the long histories of violence we have endured. From it, my young self felt pushed out, betrayed, unloved by those in my family and community. It is one of the most painful things to have a truth inside of you and not being able to share it, and even more so, a beauty for no one to recognize it. The person I am today is one I needed back then. I now make it a priority to breathe life and love into the child in me who was made to feel less than, and I hold close onto my village I have found that sees and respects me for who I am as we do for each other. Self-love, compounded by communal care, has been the disrupting points of not feeling valued in this world, being that in relationships, we come across our traumas. It will also be in relationships that we find our healing. My present realities. Sometimes there are pressures to have to disclose who you are to people as an LGBTQ person. The idea of coming out is a weighted event that can feel so highly staked and foregoing of our power in the hopes of being accepted into the eyes of cis hetero people, which, by the way, is an ever ongoing process if you let it. Rather, my hope is that we as Hmong LGBTQ people can take on space to invite in people we choose to be part of our lives and enact the autonomy that gives us my hope is that we as LGBTQ people can take on space to invite in people we choose to be part of our lives and enact the autonomy that gives us centrality to our stories as we see fit and within our safety. For me, I understand the value I have, and so it is an honor to share space with myself in the company of those that attest and embody that very quality, dignity in our humanity. Whatever your journey is to figuring out these parts of coming into your own as a person, just know that your timing is meant for you and never too late to know that you're worth it. My future aspiration. As I move forth in finding more so who I am and the gifts that I share, I want to leave you with this. Remember where you come from and those that have paved the way. Our paths are never alone because we have been shaped by someone else's sacrifice to allow us the chance to actually make better of our circumstances. It gives me a great deal of gratitude to know that there are ancestors and people, even those who do not even know of me, that felt compelled to want to make a better world so that I could experience a sort of love they transferred onto it through their will and might. In that framework, I know that it is my calling to continue carving out space and joy so that the next generation of Hmong, queer, and trans kids know that they were loved and thought of. If and when you get there, try it out for yourselves too. I wish to share this wisdom with you. I love Hmong, queer, pioneers, so much more as it is my birthright. It may have taken me a while, but I now certainly know these facets of me. Each of us have our own lights that are precious, for it can transcend timelines and adversity in cultivating the best forms of our queer ass selves. True thing.